Okay, so the first thing I'd like to show you is our non-stick cookware. So this is one of our smaller pans, and the great thing about these is, one, the handles actually come off. So all the handles for all the different sizes of pans are interchangeable, and so you never go without a handle, basically. And then the rest of it is oven safe. So if you're finishing up a dish or something like that, and you want to, put a crunch on the top of your dish, you can put it in the oven, take the handle off, and then again put the handle on. So you don't really even need an oven mitt. So that's kind of a neat idea. The other cool thing about these pans is that there aren't any rivets on the inside, so super easy cleaning. And the non-stick component to them is fantastic. They're a really, really sturdy pan. You'll be really, really happy with the high quality of them. So I'm just going to show you an egg here. We're going to crack that in. So we've got that on. Okay, we'll let that kind of cook up just for a second, and I'll show you kind of how easy it moves around in the pan too. And so, as you can see already, that's just my spatula rolling that up on the edges, and it just comes off the pan so easily. So the non-stick is really, really fantastic here. And so you won't be disappointed with that quality. I'm always really impressed with this pan. It cooks things really nicely. And so that's our non-stick line. And Hillary, she'll be showing you the stainless steel non-stick today too. So that's really, really cool. She really likes that pan, and I would highly recommend that one as well. So that's kind of a little look at our non-stick. It's really, really nice, and it's it's effective. It's non-stick. It's not going to rub off with using a metal utensil or anything like that. It's dishwasher safe, lifetime guarantee. So it's really quite worth your money. Just flips super easily. Okay, so our next item is our Rock Crock collection. So this is one of the pieces from the Rock Crock collection. It's called the Everyday Pan, and I use this quite often. I use it. You can use it. The great thing about the Rock Crocks are that you can use them anywhere. You can use them on the stovetop. You can use them in the oven. They can go under broil. They can go in the microwave. They can go on the barbecue as well. And so they're one of the most versatile lines that we have. And so any of the pots, they will come with a tempered glass cover. This would be like any other glassware you have. It can't go on the barbecue because it gets too hot on a barbecue. And same under broil. They say not to use it under broil because, well, one, it's not going to actually broil the food, and it could break the glass too. It's just too hot for it. But the pan itself can go through that high temperature. And the great thing about the Rock Crock is that it's also dishwasher safe. So you cook on it and everything like that. I've used it on the barbecue a lot, and it comes out clean every time. And so I quite like this. You can, boil vegetables in it, and then you can grill on it. You can pretty much do everything in this pan. And it's really one of our most versatile pans. And then you've got the stones. You'll notice those in the catalog. The grill stones are great, especially for the barbecue, because you can cook your protein on it without having to worry about the juices falling down. And you can use it on the stove top for breakfast or something like that, so you don't have to dig too far down to flip something or anything like that. So it's quite versatile as well, and I have one of the small ones, and I quite like that. It fits on our barbecue nicely. So yeah, that's our Rock Crock collection. It's really fantastic, and I use it all the time. Okay, so the next thing I'd like to talk about is our stoneware collection. I've got quite a few pieces of stoneware, and I use it all the time. The great thing about our stoneware is that it's got really even heat retention, so one side of your pan won't cook more than the other side, despite your oven. It will even the heat out completely. It's also non-porous, so a lot of other stonewares are porous, so all your oils and stuff kind of soak into the pan, whereas with this it's virtually non-porous. So if you're cooking salmon on it, which is an oily fish, Once you scrape it off and clean it, you can cook cookies on it too, and you're not going to get fish smell in your cookies. So that's really nice because you can use it so many times in so many different ways. So when you get your stoneware, it's going to look quite light like this. That's kind of the new finish of it. This is one of our glazed pieces, so it's kind of got this olive color on the outside. And so it starts out like this. So when you first get it, you're going to want to kind of brush it with a little bit of oil or cook a really high oily food in it so that it kind of gets a little bit of a non-stick coating built up. As that coating builds up, your stoneware will get a little bit darker. So this is kind of a few months of use. We use this pan. This is our toaster oven pan. We use this a lot just for a couple pieces of chicken, a couple pieces of salmon, or anything like that. We use this quite often for that. So this is kind of built up over the last few months. And then this one here I've had for a couple of years now, and it's getting darker. And my mom, she has one that's probably 20 years old, and it's black. So the darker it gets, the food just cooks more evenly. It's more non-stick, and so forth. It's really easy to clean as well. Each piece of stoneware comes with one of these little cleaning discs. And so if you've got some different, some food residue on here, you just run it under warm water and just use a scraper to scrape all the pieces off and then dry it. No need to use any soaps or anything like that. The soaps will actually break down the oil finish, and we kind of want to build the oil finish up. But yeah, so that's our stoneware. Hillary has a few pieces, so she can show you her pieces. I think she's got some newer ones and some kind of couple-year-old ones as well. So she can show you those and kind of explain how much she likes them as well. Okay, so this is our manual food processor, and this is a fantastic little kitchen gadget to have. You can use it for lots of different things. So it's very simple. It comes in the 3 different pieces. It also has a cover, actually. So it has the base, and then our blade, which is very sharp, and then the cover here. And so the whole base here is dishwasher safe. The cover's not, because there's some different parts in it, but I just wipe off the top after every use, and that's plenty. So this is great. It can do lots of different things. It would be like any other food processor, only it's a little bit quieter. And you can kind of take it on camping trips too, which is nice if you need to do anything like this on camping trips. So this is good. You can make smoothies in it. You can make salsa in it. You can do guacamole. Lots of different baby food. Lots of different variations that you can put in here. And yeah, I use this a lot. So I'm going to show you a little bit of a recipe today. We're going to do kind of a little blueberry yogurt smoothie, and with some peanut butter, and we're just going to kind of show you how it works, okay? So we're going to go over to the sink here, and in the sink I've got about a cup of blueberries. This is our measuring colander, and so you can see the measuring numbers up the side, so it comes up to 3 cups. So if you're doing any fruit that you need to wash or anything like that, no need to put it in a measuring cup, then wash it, then put it in your recipe. It can all be done right here, and it kind of hooks right onto the side of your sink too. So you can just wash your blueberries, and it's quite easy to use. It's also really good too if you're using our can opener. Cans will fit right on the bottom, and that way you can drain your cans too. And yeah, it works out well. We just pour a whole can of beans in there too, and it helps drain all that kind of goopiness out of beans. So we're going to put our blueberries in. And then I'm going to do a little bit of plain Greek yogurt. And this is our, this is called our mini skinny scraper, and it's great for things like yogurt and for peanut butter. And I have a couple of them, as you can see. I use all the little scrapers often, actually. Maybe we'll put a little bit of peanut butter in. And then I'll do a little milk too, just to make it a little bit more smoothie-like. Okay. So then we just pop our cover on. Unlock it, okay? Okay, so I'm I'm going to add a little bit of honey. It's not like a little bit of sweetness in a fruit smoothie, so we'll just add a little bit, probably about a teaspoon of honey. Maybe less than that. Okay. So there is our smoothie. And good kind of thickness for a blueberry smoothie. So next on our list, I wanted to show you guys the new snack bar maker. I use this weekly because we make our own granola bars. And so it comes with this cover. And then this is the snack bar maker itself. And so we have kind of a set recipe that I'll share with you guys that we use. And then we just kind of make variations of it. And it comes with, you can get it to come with this little matching spatula, and so that fits in there perfectly to get your granola bars out. So this goes directly on the rack in the oven, and then comes out, and then you can put it on your cooling rack. And so it can also go in the fridge if you have a cold recipe, or in the oven for a baked recipe. And so we use this on a weekly basis to make our own granola bars, and it's been really popular through the summer and this fall because a lot of people are getting into more specific diets. So if you're gluten-free or vegan or anything, or lactose-free, anything like that, you can really kind of control exactly what's going into your food, and which is kind of nice, especially for kids too. You can make sure you know exactly what they're eating. So this has been really popular for a lot of moms and people who want to know what they're eating. So yeah, this is a great product that was just launched this summer. Okay, so this here is our simple slicer. If any of you guys have used mandolins or anything like that, this is kind of our version of our mandolin. It comes with 3 different sizes, so that would be 1 millimeter, 3 millimeters, and 5 millimeters. Okay. And so this is great. It comes with a guard. Use the guard is kind of my advice to you. And so what happens, the thing I like about this one over other mandolins is that the guard actually slips over here. And so it's like on a rail system, so you're not having your food kind of shake all over the place. It just slides up and down on it, and then your food kind of goes in here, and then you press it down and your food comes out the bottom. It's really nice for potato scallops or doing up bell peppers or carrots or anything like that you want sliced. It is really, really quick to go through any of those vegetables. Really also nice for onions, so you're not crying over onions. It's really easy. You don't have to worry about that and your onion rolling away on you or anything there. So yeah, this one I use quite often just as a really quick prep tool. And yeah, that's our simple slicer. Okay, so now I want to show you our chef's knife collection. So this here, actually I just have one of the knives. This here is called the Santoku knife. And so this is awesome. We use this is our kind of main prep knife. The rest of the knife set is on my wish list. Anyway, so this is very sharp. It's made out of one piece of forged German steel. And so what that does is it kind of keeps it sharp for a really, really long time. And it's going to cut through your food really nicely. The best thing to avoid cutting yourself in the kitchen is to have a really sharp knife. People kind of think, oh, why would you want a sharp knife? I'm going to cut myself more with that. But no, you cut through your food better if you have a sharp knife. Whereas with a dull knife, you know, it's not quite going through, and then things roll and you cut yourself. So having a really, really sharp knife is key. This has a lifetime guarantee as well. They say not to put in the dishwasher. Any sharp knife, nice knife set you have, you probably shouldn't put in the dishwasher just because it will dull it faster. So we don't put this in the dishwasher. We just wash it by hand after we're done, kind of thing. But it comes with a guard, and you can get it as an entire set as well, which is great. But this is a really good addition to any basic kitchen for sure. Okay, so I wanted to also show you our salad choppers. So they're called salad choppers, but they're very, very versatile. You can use them for pulled pork, chicken sandwiches, egg salad sandwiches, kind of anything. And so it's a double blade scissor basically, and the scissor's very, very sharp there. It has this little scooping component so that if you're doing like a chicken breast, then you put the chicken breast stays here and then you can cut it so it doesn't fall away from you. These are dishwasher safe. They have a lifetime guarantee as well. And they're really easy to use. You're not putting a ton of pressure through the scissors to cut. And they're really versatile for, yeah, you can cut up salad with them. You can cut up all different types of things. And it just makes chopping things finely really quickly. Go really quickly. Anyway, so those are our salad choppers. And yeah, also one of my favorite kitchen tools.